Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin says short-sightedness and inefficiencies of previous governments bribe flights at present. Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin calls for afforestation and replacement of jhum cultivation with terrace cultivation in the wake of global climate change. MPCC senior spokesperson Hareshwar Goswami condemns Chief Minister N. Biren for allegedly accusing Jawaharlal Nehru of bringing Hill Valley divide in Manipur. MPP observes 55th Foundation Day. Party President THANGJAM expresses concerns over homeland demands in Manipur by various groups. And Kabui CSOs reiterate Gangai Festival is exclusive to Kabui community. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm PREMI THANGJAM bringing you the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin blames the short-sightedness and inefficiencies of the previous governments for plights facing the present generation. He was speaking at the inaugural event of Mayanglangjing Kuthabir RCC Bridge worth 3 crore rupees in Lamsang constituency, organized by Public Works Department today. Speaking on the occasion, the Chief Minister claimed that the BJP late government prevented the state from disintegrating. He said state government has been inaugurating various projects under inauguration months since December 15th. And Biren maintained that the government aims to inaugurate 100 projects until February 2023. Manipur State Planning Authority Deputy Chairman and Lamsang MLA Sorokhaibam Rajain was present on the occasion.
अखोइना नांगे ममांग द भोट पिरग लाइसे अखोइसे पूरा ब्लर चलगा पिरग लामे अखोइ लमजे कदाइ भाव लैगे बो खंगजे दे अखोइना ngaga अखोइना पालगा इपाइपु लिसिंग चाहि लिसिंग अनि अहुम पालगा निंथौ पालगा लाइबा अवागा लान थेंगनाग्रिबा चाहि तरे खुंताकदा इपाइपु इसिलिनाव कया हातख्रबा ब्रिटिश का लान थेंगनाबदा कया हातख्रबा अखोइसे अखोइगी लमजे कदाइ ननो अखोइ कदाइ लेदिगे कोइ खंगमदे बिजि खंगामनि खोइसे लेंबा यादना लेरमे करमाइना तौरमिबा राजनीति वला सुनोइ खंगदे मामागे हंसिं करमाइना उरमिबा मोइगी वाखल सिनोइ खंगदे राजनीति वला सिंगदबुनि कोइना हाजरिसे ngasiगी मिरोलसे कमाइना हिंगदगे हाबि वाखलद मोइ वाक तौरमदे आइना मसि हाइबदा चामा डिबेट तौनबा ngam हिरम खुदिंग तंपाकी लमसी बावदा सेक्योर होइना थमदे जिंगी लमदा पॉलिसी लेते एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव शासन दा कनाना करी होइनी करम कांगुन करी होइगदगी सिस्टम लेते माना थोको अंगम बने बताउनरम पोट मयाम्स अदुना मपु पांददना हाना ग्रिब मयाम जिंगी सिलिनाव अनि गी मरकता कया थिना हाना दना मी कया नो सिनग्रिब तंपाकी मसेल गी मरकता हाना दना कया नो मी सिनग्रिब करीगी अथॉरिटी लेते इमुंग अमदा मसिन मनाव मयाम लेरगदि मामा मपा ओइबो दुगी मथौनी नाखै सेंगा थंबिबो मधु नाखै सेंगमदबदुना उंखतनरगा खतनरगा हातनरगा मधुदैदा खोइ दुम भोट पिरगा लाये खोइ दु
Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin calls for afforestation and to replace jhum cultivation with terrace cultivation in the wake of global climate change. He was speaking in the inaugural event of a new police outpost at Sangaithil in Imphal West District, organized by Manipur Police Housing Corporation today. The Chief Minister highlighted the adverse impact of climate change due to harming the environment. He mentioned about shortening period of winter season, irregular rains and rising temperature. He also stated that terrace cultivation in place of zoom cultivation will be carried out on a trial basis first in Ukhrul and Senapati district. Chief Minister N. Biren appealed for public support to the government's initiatives to conserve environment. The Chief Minister also expressed confidence that a newly opened police outpost will facilitate in maintaining law and order in the area and enhance police-public ties. MLA S. Rajan, MLA S. Kunjikishore and DGP LM Kaute were among those present on the occasion.
Ngasi September su ingre, October su ingre, November su ingre, December su takhai degi ingba hore. Adu ngasi 2022 sida thani phane ingre gadi 2030 da. Aimba du le roi. Adu de koi makhal gi laina like sir ai khoi de lai da ngai ta ma ya thol ka duri ne. Jungle kok thok um se, jungle yok se, pobi tha ba tok se. Tamai khada nai khoi gi Lobi udabaya da Pamlo udabaya da insang na pitha da baya da madu ki ko pudu di kesho kai de saure ko ki chingse madu ni effect ho madu su Pamlo si akoi hojik terrace cultivation na nam kon thoma bitor.
Chief Minister N. Biren says the Manipur Olympian Park being constructed at Sangaithil in Imphal West District will be inaugurated and dedicated to public by Union Home Minister Amit Shah in January next year. Briefing media on the sideline of an inspection visit to the park site today, Chief Minister N. Biren said Manipur is one of the leading states in the field of sports. Expressing pride that there are more women sportspersons than men who have excelled in international level, Chief Minister N. Biren said out of the 19 statues of Olympians installed in the park, 11 are women sportspersons. He said most of the works of the park have been completed and the road leading to the park will be widened. He also disclosed plan of setting up a training center in the park during the second phase of development by consulting a company from outside the state.
Makhoi taramapan gi living statue khoi gi khillaga moibu pithribi gi miyam da masak khangan basi tangai phadabra haidana ekhoi sarkar sina khanjara da hairiba Olympian Park si semgo chabani si ekhoi ninga si yengbolai si Honorable Union Home Minister Amit Shah ji laiba January gi tai tarama thoida Manipur da lakpuya bagi ekhoi na batona ma tokjabani tarama thoi natrasu January manung da lakpuina ba haidana aine gi flex singa kada ba the amusement park sanga gada ba koi Chochanpur ki medical college sanga gada ba many things achogo chogo khar leiba adu lakpina ba na haije bodu rigumba ma lakpa kanda ma si sanga ba yana ba ne ko yengo lakpani almost ai site gi I am satisfied.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC senior spokesperson Hareshwar Goswami condemns Chief Minister N. Biren for allegedly accusing Jawaharlal Nehru of bringing Hill Valley divide in Manipur. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal today, Hareshwar Goswami said Jawaharlal Nehru became the Prime Minister of India in 1947 and Manipur joined the Indian Dominion in 1949. He refuted the Chief Minister's claim that Nehru created Hill Valley divide in the state to facilitate him in becoming Prime Minister. He also refuted BJP's claim that Modi-led government advanced India in science and technology and exported missiles and various items to the world as untrue. The senior spokesperson said India ranked 6th in the world in nuclear power during the Congress rule. He maintained that ISRO was established during Congress tenure. Satellite Aryabhatta, satellite institutional television experiments, Chandrayaan mission, INS Arihant, Agni 5, BrahMos and Pinaka missiles were all conducted during the Congress regime. Hareshwar mocked the BJP cannot even manufacture Diwali firecrackers as it is imported all from China alongside onions and clothes. Refuting the allegation in Congress for bringing division in the country, he accused the BJP of trying to disintegrate the country in order to establish Hindu Rashtra.
Jawaharlal Nehru na 1947 da India gi Prime Minister oigre aduga Manipur na India da punbana 1949 dani adu boide kamai tawdana Jawaharlal Nehru na magi Prime Minister oiba nungaina baidana Manipur da chingtam khaidomi haibase chama da chama oiba yadraba chip propaganda amani haidana ai ahanba da thamjage BrahMos amasung Pinaka haiba missile sing sisu akhoi Congress na palingai Congress government laing matamda develop tokiba ngakani BJP na pana matamda India da kairum makhan gi anuwa mata ngasi bokta technology science na technology gi lamda tawwa ama bok leitri Congress na palingai matamda tawwa ngaktani makhoi di isam jamna Deepavali gi matamda Durga Puja matamda thaba rocket sibok saba hitadana hojik China dagi mayam ama akhoi import tokpa koina thengnai leibak thugaina bu honabadi BJP ni Hindu Rashtra amasung Hindu taba pusalaknaba pukhalaknaba India si secular oidanaba atai jati atai lining chatpa jati singbu namdhanaba manganaba honaba sidi BJP ni.
President of Manipur People's Party MPP Chingkham Shyamjai expresses concerns over homeland demands in the state by various groups. He was speaking on occasion of the 55th Foundation Day of the party at the party office near Imphal Polo Ground today. He maintained that there is a constant threat posed to the territory of Manipur as different communities inhabiting in the state are demanding their separate homeland as well as there are border disputes. He also said MPP will field a candidate in the 2027 MP election in order to work towards addressing the looming fear of the people of the state. Taking a dig at Chief Minister who keeps claiming that the boundary of the state will never be compromised, Chingkham Shyamjai said saving the state's boundary is impossible as Indian constitution permits Parliament to alter the boundaries and areas even without the consent of states involved, citing the example of Jammu and Kashmir as proof. He said there is a need to add another provision under Article 3 and 4 of the Indian Constitution that requires Parliament to consult the state first before making any changes in the territories of a state. Talking about the losing scene of MPP at the present days, Chingkham Shyamjai claimed that former leaders of the MPP left the party in shambles, urging external factors to not put pressure to break the party. He urged them to stop demanding unreasonable amount of money from the party office bearers and to stop the act of intimidation and causing fear to the party. Working President of MPP Ningombam Ojit, Vice President Podsangbam Jamini, Vice President Dr. Yanglem Manikuman and party supporters attended the program.
Hojik lagi ba Minister Birian gi lucing bukan mana tu kai loyari tering masung kai masung kai hendak baik saya Manipur government na ngamoy central taudon maram di hogi bata Jammu Kashmir se macet ahum thona kai thok pikre masi dan constitution da sai article ahum masung mari gi matung na togi ngata ne adu itari Manipur da masya samuk draga apa draga di kai ro hengai leite Manipur People's Party gi mute sing na assembly da phamaga ekoi ju yaun government pai yoksel gan pai jo pai dru so opposition buler phamaga ju madung moment do ai toge ba sai wakaloni mapana masung manung dagi force mayamna demand of selakpa mayam malai modu yaringai di tobigano Manipur People's Party regional party hingan bai ba se akhoi punamake tangai phadaba ngata ne logjaraga mapanda leiba khangde manung leiba ruga su karium kanda pressure khar na pusalaga akhoi da ningan nabagumba aki tu jung phon bai se yaringai tobirakta na waina haijari.
Mahabali Kabui Khul Women's Society President Kamai Khambi Kabui reiterates Gangai Festival is exclusive to the Kabui community. Mahabali Youth Club, Kabui Union Manipur and Kabui Customary Council Manipur jointly staged a protest meet in this regard at Mahabali Kabui village today. Taking part in the protest, Khambi Kabui said Gangai is a part of the Kabui ancestral history and the community will not tolerate any futile claims. She said Manipur government would be considered as ignorant about the state's history if it ever designate the festival as belonging to the Zaliarong community. Questioning the silence of the government in the wake of claims over the festival, Kamai Khambi Kabui warned that there is a likelihood that the matter will turn into a communal conflict.
Ipa ipu haktagtagi taura abag kumhay asibu Manipur government na karigi damakta Jarenglonggi kumahini hairibano. Gangay asibu Jarenglonggi kumahini hairabadi puari khangdaba laingak ni hai na laugani. Gangay haiba kumhay se kabui khaktagi ni atopa jati amata da piba yara karigumba atopa jati amata birabadi Manipur sarkar kaigani.
Medikta mejawi ohendanaba state government da ekoina wakachari bani penaba sentiment oiba culture ama custom ama jati ama laina mitop ta piba hairdi Manipur kairoidraba wakhalo leite kairakani London se kan ge kabugi nachu kan biu haibgi wakhalo na chanbabani.
Newly appointed Coordinator of Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi, Jitendra Ningomba says Kokomi will approach Prime Minister and Union Home Minister to demand special status for Manipur and to bring all communities on par as far as their constitutional rights are concerned. Jitendra Ningomba said this while attending the program of handing over the charge to a newly appointed officer bearers of Kokomi held at Shihaipung in Laimakhong Mapal today. During the program, former coordinator Longjam Ratan Kumar handed over official documents to his successor. President of Lipul Somarendra Thokchom was appointed media in charge, while President of UCM Joy Chandra Konthocham will take care of finance. Speaking further, Jitendra Ningomba said Kokomi will also initiate movement to pressurize relevant authorities to begin work for updation of NRC and to establish population commission. And the group will also work towards building harmonious relations among all indigenous communities living in the state. Kaujeng Leima RCC Bridge in front of Awang Sekmai Community Hall, constructed by Awang Sekmai Scheduled Caste Development Committee, was also inaugurated today. Speaking on the sidelines, Committee President Khairakpam Surjamani said the bridge was constructed at the cost of around 7 lakh rupees without any help from the government. He said funds collected from those carrying out sand quarrying activities at Sekmai River were utilized for the construction of roadways and playgrounds. Sekmai ex-MLA Khairakpam Devendru and Committee General Secretary Khairakpam Ishwar Chandra were present on the occasion. Senior Citizens for Society Manipur has been reconstituted after a halt of 3 years due to COVID-19 pandemic. Nepram Bihari is the society's new president. Khaidem Mani is the general secretary and ex-minister. Dr. Moirangthem Nara is the advisor. Other office bearers and executive members were also inducted during the society's annual general body meeting held yesterday. Members paid 2-minute silence tributes to the victims of Thambalnu Higher Secondary bus accident and to its former members Laishom Lalit, Professor El Sadananda, H. Yaima and Dr. George Chandra Sanasam. Briefing media today, newly appointed General Secretary of the Society, Khaidem Mani, made several demands to government, which include settlement of Zuko Valley border issue, amendment of NDNPS Act in order to make war on drugs more effective, to involve unemployed youths as warriors for war on drugs on temporary basis, and to create a separate budget for the mission. Appointment of chairman and members for staff selection commission, and to let SSC conduct recruitments for grade C and D posts of various government departments.
Homeland Tanbigi Wapam Mapandigi Chanapa Mina, Akogi Su, Tonabata Yaure, Habigi Wapam, Yawe out of Baduna, Maniko. Soon Magi said Naba, the ethnic Iba politics, Chanchilapa, Akogi Grupi, Akogi Kanuki, Akogi Zati. Haidana Chanchilapa, Mayam Sina Manipur se, Kaira Payabagi, Port Ama Libanina, Suma Matamasida, Sarkar da, Praja Singda, Aduga Civil Society Singda, Nakanakanda, Lady Bapuna Makta, and Tijana, convinced on Raga, what is Sanarega, Peace Committee Gumba, ama semeraga bhap taminadri besindo homeland talibaduna karigino na Manipur thugaraga homeland talibsi karigino masi phai na phabana karino phatabana karino masi phatabu araga de masi tawgono masi si legani India ki constitution ki manungda punamak ase koi Manipur apon ma amato oina tawga oneness ado tawrega aduda ko khudong chadar mamdo koi thengnasi.
Directorate of Transport, Government of Manipur instructs all transport operators in Manipur engaged in transportation of school children to comply with the standard conditions and safety norms set up by Transport Department, Government of Manipur, else warrant of actions under Motor Vehicle Act and rules. Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILP has held a meeting on ILP system at THANGJAM Community Hall today. The meeting, held in association with Mayang Langjing Semgat Nupi Lup and Maitai Inat Kanbalup Akham, deliberated on the need to curb making of fake documents like the Aadhaar cards and permits. Social Development Youth Club and Islamic Development Youth Club have accused a private tutor in Thoubal district of running away with his 13-year-old minor student. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today on behalf of the clubs, Mohammad Imdad Ali said a tutor aged 24 picked up the minor girl who is studying in class 8 on December 18 from her residence. He said that an FIR has been filed at Thoubal police station, but the whereabouts of the two are still unknown. The clubs appeal to the student bodies, civil society organizations and relevant authorities to help find the missing girl.
Angang asibu hep puthokiba 15 December ki thangnaba numit 16 December da imung manungi maikai dagi Thoubal District Government Police da report tawduna angang asibu thibada mateng pangbina ba haijaba su laikre adu buluri bading asi phawbada police ki maikai dagi positive response amata phangba ngamdana leiri mahiroi nupi macha asibu hangnaba honabada lamdam asigi tongan ba mahiroi ki lupsing amadi CSO sing loinana ima nupi singi mafamda mateng pangbina ba nolukna koi ngasi ki press meet asida thamjabani.
Thoubal District Commando team has arrested 2 accused vehicle lifters. Acting on a tip-off, the team recovered 6 vehicles from the residence of one Imtiaz alias Apek, son of late Muhammad Halim of Lilong Makha Laikai yesterday. The recovered vehicles are one Honda Dio black in color, one TVS NTO RQ black in color, 2 TVS NTO RQ black and red in color, one silky silver color Maruti Alto LXI without any registration number, and one silky silver color Maruti Alto LXI bearing registration number MN01X2622. Massive search was conducted yesterday to arrest Imtiaz and his gang members. Commando team reportedly received a tip-off at around 6:30 p.m. that they were planning to steal same vehicles from MBC Church area in Imphal West on Christmas Day. The team rushed to the area and managed to detain 2 alleged gang members identified as 23-year-old Yumkaibam Islau Rahman, son of Muhammad Islamuddin from Lilong Damamang, and 20-year-old Kulakpam Shahid alias Mamai alias Ashiv, son of Muhammad Rashid Ali from Lilong Dam Makha. They have been handed over to Lilong police station along with the seized vehicles for necessary legal actions. Massive efforts are on to arrest the other gang members. Advisor of Aimol Chingnunghut Baptist Church, Aboy Aimol, said drug menace in the state is fueled by lack of fear for God. He said this while giving the exhortation speech at the closing day of Christmas celebration at Chingnunghut in Palil today. He maintained that people would not engage in drug-related activities if they had understood the purpose of war on drugs initiated by the government. On a note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus cases in India and abroad. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
The pinnacles of success for your children. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNESCO School. Excellence in education.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdokchari, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pambigani, Nasimak Langsin Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English News. India added 194 new COVID-19 cases and 0 death cases in last 24 hours, as per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. India's COVID-19 active case load increased to 3,428. Death toll reaches 5,30,695. Over 220 crore, 5,46,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Manipur did not report any new positive cases of COVID-19 nor any death in last 24 hours. Northeast is reportedly COVID-free except for one active case in Sikkim. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 66 crore 19 lakh 13,000. It is claimed above 66 lakh 86,000 people, and recoveries are above 63 crore 44 lakh 50,000. USA has the highest active cases above 18 lakh 94,000 in the world. Film Forum and MSFDS today organized a reception program for renowned personalities of Manipuri cinema who took part in the IFFI held at Goa, which celebrated 50 years of Manipuri cinema. Wangkai constituency MLA THANGJAM Arun, renowned filmmaker Aribam Shyam Sharma and actress Yankom Roma graced the program that was held at MSFDS. Achievers and persons who were involved in making 5 non-feature films, 5 feature films screened during the IFFI were felicitated as a part of the reception program. All Ziribam Road Transport Drivers Union warns to boycott President of Haumi Federation Manipur Sapam Cha Jadumani if he failed to come out with an apology for allegedly making demeaning remark against drivers community in a recent TV panel discussion on the tragic bus accident in Noni district. Briefing media at the conference hall of ZD News Network today, Union Secretary El Maniton said that drivers would not intentionally put their passengers in danger. Joint Secretary of the Union K. Anil, Finance Secretary S. Roman and Publicity Secretary and Arun took part in the press meet.
Ngasi bode accident tawi myam tawi myam yauri sabam cha jadumni na ngang hiba wafam do eko oljibam ro transport driver market gi kandem tawi aduna maram marga athuba matamda oljibam ro transport driver nan gi market su madi eko yi manipuri myam da myam khangna aina soi hibani lan hibani wahaido haidana aduma sengdok pido haidana oljibam ro transport driver market ning jage.
Tidim Road Drivers Union and All Manipur Government Drivers and Technicians Association also demand apology from Sapamcha Jadumani for allegedly belittling drivers community during a recent TV panel discussion. National Highway 37 Dumper Carrier Driver and Owner Welfare Association also sought apology from President of Haumi Federation Manipur Sapamcha Jadumani for allegedly making insulting comments against drivers community. Speaking to media persons at Patsoi Part 4 today, Secretary of the Association Oken Wahengbam conveyed condolences to the bereaved families of Longsai accident. He said one should not look down upon another's profession. He urged Jadumani to refrain from making irresponsible comments against drivers who are working day and night in the service of people. He demanded Jadumani to come out with an apology, else warned of actions against him, including boycott.
Local TV network amada akogi sapamsa Jadumani homigi president na akogi tambigi ba wafam madu yam thina akoi diversing bu handaba mongda ngaki wang sing adu akoi association na condemn tawbuga akan mongda condemn tawjari loina na athu matamda akoi association gi magi dagi sapamsa Jadumani na thamgi wafam singdu singtok pironggi damukta akoi association gi side gi nihingjari.
All Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union condoles the sudden demise of former General Secretary of the Union, Hamom Kulamani. Art Society Manipur kicked second state-level women artist workshop at Manipuri Ensemble Complex in Kanchipur today. Speaking on the occasion, Vice President of Art Society Manipur, THANGJAM, said that the workshop is being organized with an aim to increase the number of women artists and to ensure their progress. He said similar programs including art exhibition, seminar and conference will be held with focus on women artists. A total of 11 women artists took part in the workshop on painting, statue making, graphic. Director of Manipuri Ensemble, K3 Jugindro, and President of Art Society Manipur, TH Debendra, were among those who attended the program. Teachers of Waikomani Girls College, Thaubal, congratulate their former colleague, Dr. Raghumani THANGJAM, who is now a scientific officer G of Chemistry Division at Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, on being conferred a medal by Materials Research Society of India. Dr. Raghumani THANGJAM received the medal during the International Union of Materials Research Societies and International Conference in Asia held from December 19 to 23. IIT Jodhpur and Materials Research Society of India jointly organized the event at IIT Jodhpur. Secretary of the Waikomani Girls College Teachers Association, Ningombam Tomba, wishes him the best in all his future endeavors. Manipuri designer Sanamcha Ketrimayum showcased his collection Sekpeen at the 10th edition Northeast Festival held at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in New Delhi on 24th December. Miss Femina India Mizoram 2019 Nunui Rowling was the showstopper of the show. Members of Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, CADA, and All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj State sit in at Thangalawai Kongnang Makongkaitil in Bishnupur district today against the liquor legalization. Protesters chanted various slogans against Manipur cabinet's decision to legalize alcohol in the state and demanded to revoke the decision.
Yudagi lakpa income natraga di moi Manipur da income longingai leitra braba moise aikoni yam penja de masi sarkar gi mai kai da yamna nungai taba adugumba thawong amani haiba khoi ngasi khoi thangrai mamang lekai gi imai bel singnam phamjari badana ji aduki matik asigumba thawdok se thoan biganu hanadagi su hauna thingdana sumla aba posakni isa isu haura iba tungi yumbirel mayam ama manga kadoba asigumba potsibu ngasi Manipur sarkar na ilai na hekta ayaba pithokpase aikoi thangrai mamang lekai imai bel maira paibi sing mai kaidagi aduki matik ya janingde.
And in sports news, 5th Kids and 14th Mini State Archery Championship 2022 kicked off at Komalampa NSA ground today. 97 players are competing in the championship, which concludes tomorrow. The championship is sponsored by 9th IRB Mahila Battalion Commandant KH Sharma. Today, in individual girl 30 plus 30 meter Indian round, AAC and Linthoisana bagged first place by scoring 669 points. YAC's S. Linthois secured second with 643 points and the Kelbina of KMAC bagged third with 636 points. While in boys individual 30 plus 30 meter, Yjakshan and KMAC stood first with 693 points. Y. Bimol Chandra of LMLCC bagged second with 680 points, and Sika's TH Volta secured third place and 657 points. An Indian round girls team event, Kamek bagged first with a total of 1,890 points. BCAC secured second with a total of 1,697 points, and YAC bagged third place with a total of 1,682 points. While in boys Indian round team event, Kamek bagged first with 1,998 points. VAA stood second by scoring 1,907 points, and YUSC secured third with a total of 1,813 points. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nothongban Birren says short-sightedness and inefficiencies of previous government bring flights at present. Chief Minister Nothongban Birren calls for afforestation and replacement of Jum cultivation with terrace cultivation in wake of global climate change. MPCC senior spokesperson Hareshwar Goswami condemns Chief Minister N. Birren for allegedly accusing Jawaharlal Nehru of bringing Hill Valley divide in Manipur. MPP observed 55th Foundation Day. Party President Chinkang Shamja expresses concerns over homeland demands in Manipur by various groups. And Kabui CSOs reiterate Gangai Festival is exclusive to Kabui community. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night and stay safe.
Sri Radha Govinda Jaiti Purbashramda Aikhoigi Irakta Tinbiramba Elangbam Rajesh Kumar Samungok Singhana Sangsar Lila Loiraduna Sri Guru Gi Kripadagi Sri Jagadish Chaitanya Das Haiba Nam Fangjaduna Haukibatang Kunganithoi Poinu